And we're live on YouTube and Rumble and Twitch, I believe, if I did it right. How's everybody doing on this beautiful March 5th, Thursday, March 5th? Let me close all that out and we should be ready to rock. Boom. I haven't opened my notifications or anything, so I bet you it's probably not replies, most of them, but well, somebody replied. Well, first you did make an agreement that she wanted to be held accountable. If you didn't, that's your problem. If you did, it's hers. So this guy was asking if he was wrong for telling his girlfriend to take accountability. Oh yeah, this is a touchy subject. For not losing weight. So apparently they both started working out, but she like half-assed it. And, he called her out on it. And I said, basically, you're an asshole if you had an agreement first. So if you made an agreement first that she wanted to be held accountable, then yeah, that's fine. But if not, you know what I mean, then yeah, you're an asshole. And somebody said, you don't need an agreement that you're accountable for your actions. That's just life. What? Accountable for your actions? Did she want you to hold her accountable? Yeah, this guy sounds like a fucking dickhead. Did she ask you to hold her accountable to a workout plan? Or I mean, I'm confused. What? I mean, you could just say she's fat. I mean, you could just say you think she's fat. Could just say you think she's fat. Say. I don't understand what he's trying. All right. Oh, so yeah, did she ask you to hold her accountable to a workout plan? I'm confused. I mean, you could just say you think she's fat. Yeah. So this guy isn't asshole, I guess, maybe, possibly. Let's see what other. Somebody else replied. Exactly. Speak. The jerk for not handling it privately first. Did you leave the drinks invitation? Exactly. Speak for yourself. Don't have money and daddy take care of everything that you can do yourself. Right. So, oh yeah, this 22-year-old, and actually, let me see something. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's a whole story. Creative, if you're listening. I just seen that you replied. I didn't realize you replied. The jerk for not handling it privately first. So, yeah, this guy, oh yeah. That's right. I thought I misunderstood, so it got deeper. Did they ever respond? No. What the fuck? Or is this the response? I'm confused. Is this the response to this? Or is that a whole nother comment? That's a whole nother comment, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're not the jerk. Let's go back to something new. So, well, hold on. Somebody else replied. Oh, post was deleted. Good. I feel bad if somebody replied, and asked a question or said something, and I have to respond. So, anyways, am I the jerk for eating my roommate's special ice cream after she ate my birthday cake? What the fuck? I, 22-year-old female, live with my roommate, Ashley, 23-year-old female. We generally get along fine, but she has this habit of eating my food and then replacing it later. Last week was my birthday. My mom made me this amazing strawberry cake, my favorite since I was a kid. I had 2 slices and put the rest in the fridge. I was planning to make it last all week. Next day, the entire cake is gone. Ashley ate it while watching Netflix at 1 a.m. She said sorry that she'd buy me a cake from the store and to replace it. I was really upset. It wasn't about the cake itself. It was about my mom making it, making it special for me. Ashley didn't seem to get why I was so hurt. She did buy me a grocery store cake, but it's not the same. Fast forward to yesterday. Ashley has, and let me do this. Actually, this will probably be better for y'all to see. I was really upset. Yeah, so fast forward to yesterday. Ashley has this pint of $12. Oh yeah, hell yeah, eat her shit. Has this pint of $12 artisanal lavender honey ice cream in the freezer. Hell yes, you're entitled to eat the whole fucking thing and then more. She's saving for a special occasion. Great, eat that shit. I came home from a terrible day at work and ate the entire thing. Good for you. She freaked out. Said that was her special treat and I had no right to touch it. I said, you ate my special birthday cake, you damn mom ate. We're even now. She said those situations are completely different. I'm being vindictive. I said she literally does this to my food all the time, and now she knows how it feels. Now she's demanding I buy her replacement ice cream. Tell her to go eat a fucking dick. My boyfriend says I was petty and should have just talked to her instead. Roommate ate. Hell no. You did right. You should eat the next ice cream she buys too. She ate your birthday cake. That's different. That's different. What? Yeah, I'm gonna read this back out loud. What significance does it have to her? Well, no, I meant her ice cream. Hell no, you did right. You should eat the next ice cream she buys too. She ate your birthday cake. That's different. What significance does her ice cream have to her? Her ice cream have to her. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm reading this. Hell no, you did right. You should eat the next ice cream she buys too. She ate your birthday cake. I mean, if she really did it, if this really happened, and this girl, like, her mom made a fucking cake. My mom makes a cake and my friend eats it. I'm eating all your shit and I don't care what anybody says. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's what's happening. Next. A friend is suffocating me. Am I the asshole? Content is no longer available. That was quick. It was 2 minutes ago. All right. Let's go to new. Am I overreacting? 40-year-old coworker crossing professional boundaries with 21-year-old intern. Yeah, that's kind of weird. For context, I, 21-year-old, am a senior social work student and internship is required to graduate. At my internship, I've been assigned cases. Since I'm an intern, the cases are assigned an actual coach, but I'm the facilitator being monitored by stud coaches. Before I shouted, dude barely said hi to me or even looked at me. I sit at a receptionist's desk. When he walked in for the morning, didn't engage with me, whatever. Now that I'm shadowing him, he's at my desk within 5 to 10 minutes of me walking in every day, barely giving me time to look through all my emails and Teams messages from the day earlier. Example, this morning I sat down at 7:33 and he was at my desk by 7:39. He opens the car door for me, which, whatever, not the issue. I don't want to be the type of person who hates on men who do nice favors. But, when you're laughing with your friends and you nudge them with your arm or hit them with the back of your hand and stuff, he does that to me all the time, which is weird, right? Like, you're in your 40s touching a girl who's your coworker. Albeit not a sexual touch, but still a bit weird. Yeah, it is. He does know I'm married and I talk about my husband a lot. Also, something I've noted is every time I mention I'm doing or did something over the weekend, when he comes up and talks to me, he all of a sudden is thinking about doing that too. My 2 examples. Waste management. I told him I was going, and the next time I shadowed him, never mentioned this previously, he was all of a sudden about going. Waste management? What? I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. Went to a spring. What, they threw out trash, and then she did it, and then he did it. Went to a spring training game last weekend. Today, all of a sudden, he's thinking about going. I'm not trying to gatekeep sports, for God's sakes, but I'm just noticing a pattern. How he only brings these things up after I mention it. Unless he mentioning them, I'm doing these things is giving him ideas to make these weekend fun. Like, I truly want to emphasize, I'm not trying to gatekeep sports, but I don't know. Also, my supervisor in all our team chats stating that I will be asking daily or weekly to shadow some more coaches. Since one of my kids went AWOL. Before asking me if I was okay, he went straight to my supervisor and said that I can shadow him both days. I can shadow him both days. Both days I'm at my internship all day. I don't know if this is weird. Like, I don't want to be overreacting or be the girl that can't take a man being nice to her, which doesn't make sense because I have plenty of male friends. But I don't know, the fact that he's in his 40s, a coworker, and all the other factors, like, am I overreacting? I mean, you're not overreacting. I mean, because you haven't done anything, you're not overreacting. Because you haven't done anything, but he is weird. Really, on anything in reaction. But yes, to answer your question, he's weird. He sounds like he's too friendly. Not a weirdo, he's too friendly. That's what I would say. He sounds like he's too friendly. Some people don't even know any better, yo. They're just friendly. I mean, some people also have bad intentions, so it's hard to tell the difference. That's the whole point of discernment, you know? Because somebody can, a person, or you can witness somebody do a certain action, and it could be, for two separate, totally different reasons, if that makes sense. Basically, like, you can't 100% judge off one action because, two different people can have two different reasons for that same action. So, and again, that's where discernment comes in, I guess. So yeah. People who have older tech that is borderline e-waste. If your life had background music that changed with your mood, I have no clue. How would you feel if someone offered you, I don't know. If this is a platonic friendship or a slowly building relationship, I don't know. Am I overreacting to feeling excluded at work? Let's find out. So myself and a few of my colleagues got into a routine of going for lunch together. I came into the office on one of my normal work from home days and saw my colleagues who often comes with us. I asked her if she was going to lunch and she said she couldn't. Later on, I saw her at lunch with another work colleague, also part of her group. She saw that I saw her, and the reaction on her face appeared to indicate she was uncomfortable with me seeing her. I found myself feeling angry and hurt. I guess this has been building, as it isn't the first time this particular colleague appears to have excluded me. I'm finding it strange. Sometimes she is nice to me, other times standoffish, and I can't work it out. I didn't say anything about it, but I feel really uncomfortable around her now, and I'm pretty sure she can tell. I excluded myself today from their lunch. I think I'm overreacting, but I just feel like I wouldn't have acted like that towards them. I mean, you're probably not, sounds like you're not, like, you're not part of the group, but that's not always a bad thing, but that's not always a bad thing. Also, maybe she could have had, I'm not gonna explain to this fucking guy that's overthinking, but she could have had reasons. Maybe she had a lunch planned with that person to talk about something private. You don't know, like, what the fuck? I guess I'll tell him, because that's the whole point of this, right? Also, you don't know, she could have had a plan to have lunch with that person for a million different reasons. Privately. Have lunch with that person privately for different reasons. You don't. Or not. It's not even. But yeah. You're just going straight to like, crying and like boo boo hoo. Why wasn't she with me? Why couldn't I mean, yeah, so it sounds like you're not part of the group, but that's not always a bad thing. Also, you don't know if she could had a plan to have lunch with that person privately for a million different reasons. You're just going straight to boo-hoo. Why couldn't she have lunch with me? Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. So let me add that and get out of here. Where would you rank Eminem as a rapper all time? Oh, Eminem was pretty fun. I mean, he was up there. He was good. Now, with rap, it's so... I mean, I guess it's still who could perform it, but now with AI, I guess before, at least me, what I valued like was like really good lyrics and like hook, yeah. But now it's like, yo, are people using AI? Am I the jerk for telling my brother, his new girlfriend cannot stay at my place? Ooh, that's good. Am I the jerk for telling my brother his new girlfriend cannot stay at my place during their visit after she made a comment about my apartment at Christmas that I haven't been able to let go of? So some context. My brother, 31-year-old male, and I, 28-year-old female, are close, and he's been dating this woman. I'll call her Claire, for about 7 months. I've met her twice. The first time was fine, nothing remarkable. The second time was Christmas at our parents' house. At one point, the conversation turned to my apartment, and I mentioned I'd recently repainted my living room. Claire asked where I lived, and when I told her the neighborhood, she made a comment along the lines of, "Oh, that area really has gone downhill," and then laughed. Did she know? Oh, well, after you said you lived there, yeah, that's kind of messed up. It wasn't screamed across the table. It was more of an aside, but I heard it clearly, and so did my mom based on their expression. My neighborhood is a working class that I happen to love and can afford, and her comment felt pointed, even if she didn't intend it that way. I didn't say anything in the moment because it was Christmas and I didn't want to cause a scene. My brother is visiting in April for a long weekend and asked if Claire could stay. No, fuck her, she can't stay. Too nice. And Claire could stay too since my place is closer to the venues they're going to. I said I was happy to have him, but that I wasn't comfortable hosting Claire after what she said in December. He said I was being oversensitive and that she probably didn't mean anything by it. Maybe she didn't, but I'm the one who lives there, and I'm the one who would be hosting her, and I generally don't want to. Am I the jerk? I mean, you're kind of jerk, but you're allowed. You're the jerk, but you're allowed to be the jerk. You're allowed to be a jerk karmically. Because she was a jerk to you first. She was a jerk to you. So it's okay that she's a jerk. So I said, yeah, you're the jerk, but you're allowed to be a jerk karmically because she was a jerk to you first. What's been your favorite life experience so far? That's crazy. I don't know. What's a small trick or skill that makes life feel way cooler but is actually really easy to learn? I don't know, but let's see what people say. Scrambling eggs so they're fluffy every time. Wear sunglasses. They hide how dead you really are on the inside so that people can't take advantage of that vulnerability and you look like an extra from the Matrix. I mean, I guess, but then everything's dark around you. And I don't want anything darkening my beautiful world. It's so nice outside. Blue skies, partly cloudy, not crazy looking clouds, puffy looking clouds, looking nice. Was the most embarrassingly simple thing you've ever had to Google because you forgot how to do it? Nothing, but let's see what people say. Shit. I work in the hospital. The amount of times I've had to Google spell check diarrhea is embarrassing. Yeah, I use Google for appropriate spelling. I use for spelling all the time. But what's how to boil an egg? In my defense, I actually had to YouTube this the other day. So you want to bring it up to a boil, 10 minutes, in case anybody wants to boil an egg. So 10 minutes, and then bring it up to a boil, right? Then you have you put your eggs in from the start in the water, just a little bit, enough water to cover the eggs. Bring it up to a boil, and then you just turn it off for 10 minutes and put it in cold water with ice. And you're good, then it'll peel really easy. Boom, you got yourself boiled eggs. How to spell something that's made us something lazier. Yeah, what did we do before? Well, I guess you didn't really have to spell so often before because you didn't have to type things on your phone. Am I overreacting for thinking that my boyfriend's coworker is acting weirdly toward him? Hi all, I'm coming on here because I don't have a lot of other people to ask for opinions on this matter, and I could really use the input of others here. Recently, my boyfriend got hired at a new job, working the night shift. On his first night, a coworker, I'll call her T, worked with him to make sure that my boyfriend has got everything down. Okay, great, whatever. Then on Tuesday morning, there we go. Then on Tuesday morning, my boyfriend calls me and tells me that he's going to go donate plasma. I was confused as this decision seemed quite out of the blue. He'd never mentioned wanting to donate before, and he doesn't even have his own car to get there. I prodded for more information, and he told me that it was T's idea and that she's taking him and he's getting money for it. I'm immediately weirded out, but I can't change his mind. Now, to this morning, T takes my boyfriend to go donate plasma for a second. It should be noted that they didn't work together last night, so she had to come back, pick him up from work, and take him to the clinic. Then, when my boyfriend gets home, he tells me that T is looking to buy a new phone, and when she finds one, my boyfriend can have her old one. Since Tuesday, I've been telling my boyfriend that this is a weird situation, that people you just met don't take you to donate plasma and then offer to give you their old phone. I don't know if this is some sort of grooming situation or what. My mom, whom she actually gives us, my mom, who we live with, agrees with me. My boyfriend told me that I'm overreacting, that T just being a kind. Takes my boyfriend to go donate plasma for a second time. It should be noted. Are they doing drugs? They didn't work together last night, so she had to come pick him up from work and take him to the clinic. Then when my boyfriend gets home, she tells me that T is looking to buy a new phone, and when she finds one, my boyfriend can have her old one. Since Tuesday, I have been telling my boyfriend that this is a weird situation, that people don't donate plasma and then offer to give you their old phone. My boyfriend is in early 20s and T is in her 40s or 50s. My boyfriend started this job last week, and they met for the very first time on Monday. Are they doing drugs together? That's the only thing that makes it is the only thing that would make this make sense. Or your boyfriend being really dumb, I guess. Or your boyfriend. I mean, she could just be using him for something, but who knows? Maybe he's donating and she's taking the money and giving him cut. She's like, yo, I'll give you $20 to go donate. You just come with me. And then she probably fills out the paperwork as his guardian, probably gets $100. And it's like, here's your cut. That's probably what she's doing. I wouldn't be surprised. That's the only thing that would make this make sense. Or your boyfriend being really gullible. Why is he donating? What's his purpose? What's his reason for donating? For donating plasma. To me, I always thought, like, from what I heard, it's like last ditch effort you do. If, like, there's no other way, you have to make money. You just go give plasma. You're like, here, take some of my life force, and just give me some money for it. Give me some paper for it. It's crazy. It's crazy. How, I mean, that is kind of crazy, huh? You could just go and give some of your, like, motor oil, your human motor oil with something, or like your hydraulic fluid, or something. Next, what's something society pretends is normal but really isn't? The sky sometimes. Smartphone addiction, that hustle culture, the way children are widely considered to be their parents' property. One thing that many people, what the fuck, this person's one thing, and then you write a book. And then one of the most basic markers of a society being functional would be that if it can survive and grow, that's already two things, bro. That's not fucking one thing. Surviving and growing is two different things. That's not fucking one thing. Bro, this guy's a fucking asshole. One thing that many people already know, but I don't think is discussed enough, is that every single first world country except Israel has a birth. That's so many more than one fucking thing. I think that if we have created societies, what the fuck? Bro, that's so much more than one thing. So much more than one thing. You're full of shit. One thing. You're full of shit, bro. I don't even want to read none of that. Whatever the hell he got to say. He's just talking to talk or working to make ends meet. If you want to get ahead of your finances, then it makes sense. But having to work multiple jobs just to pay the bills is crazy. Yeah, that's true too. Who invented the thing that sucks the most? The vacuum? Whom have you forgiven but not forgotten? We're not going there. Am I overreacting for thinking my mom is ashamed of me? To start off, I have a skin condition. TSW. Let's see what's TSW. Topical steroidal withdrawal is a severe, often debilitating skin reaction that occurs after stopping long-term, daily, or misused high-potency topical steroid creams. Symptoms include intense burning, itching, peeling, and bright red skin, sometimes forming a red sleeve. Oh, shoot. Hello, Kate. How are you doing, Kate, my friend? Good to see you. I took your advice, Kate. That's why I'm on Twitch. You like that? Oh, I'm looking that way because I have the chat that way. Hey, Kate. Yeah, I have the chat that way where I need to put the chats up here because I miss them when they come in. Like, I don't know what time they came in. Let me figure out a way to really quick. Give me 1 second. I'm moving OBS over here and see. Maybe if I just put it to the middle. 1 second, please. Yeah, I think if I just have it there, that'll be good. All right. Yeah, you might already be gone, Kate, but hello, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yeah, so this looks bad. So this person has TSW. It's becoming worse over the past months. It has completely disrupted my sleep, and I have to mentally prepare myself before taking a shower. Anyways, my eczema causes me to flake everywhere, especially on my bed. I do get some fluid on my mattress sheet. Over the past few weeks, I've noticed my mom trying to avoid me. She still interacts with me, but wouldn't go anywhere near my direction. I thought her reaction was fair, since it's not the best thing to be around. I told her that it was not contagious, and she just brushed me off. But now, my mom has been taking measures that are starting to make me think I'm some sort of disease. She tells my little siblings to not enter my room just in case. I tried to resonate with mom since I wouldn't want my siblings to go through the situation as well. She started buying me tablewares and plates that were only for me. They're neon colored, so you could distinguish them between the others. This was when I started getting the idea that my mom is disgusted of me. I told her there were no need of that, and she just got angry as always. Last week, I gave my mom some of the fruits that my dad has cut, and she made a disgusted look, throwing the plate, breaking it. What the hell? My dad got involved when she started calling me a fermented egg that came out of her. Holy shit. That's not nice. I told my friends this part, and they found it funny. LOL. Anyway, my parents are now ignoring each other, and I feel like it's all my fault. I'm seriously thinking of moving out since no one feels comfortable in this house. All parties. My aunt said I was overreacting and I should give my mom some grace. I just have mixed feelings about this all. How old are you? Yeah. How old are you to move out? Yeah, sometimes parents can be cruel. Sometimes parents can be the cruelest. Even though they love you. I mean, that's when, I guess, in English they say, well, that's not love, they're being cruel to you, but I don't know how that works. What do you think life nerfed you with? And what do you, height? I could have been 6'2". Why can't I just, I could have been, even 6 feet would have been 5'10" though. Like, oh, you almost reached 6 feet. Not quite enough. Just a few inches. Maybe if you got knee extension. Oh, you've been here for a while. You're the best, Kate. I love it. I love you. Kate is the best. Kate is amazing. Kate is from Nigeria, my friend. Thank you for the support. You're the best. Kate, you don't have YouTube? I forgot you're over there. You must have YouTube if you have Twitch. Come over to YouTube. Same name. Oh yeah, of course you have YouTube. Duh. I'm going crazy. I see what you're doing. I see why you're on Twitch. Never mind. Duh. Kate actually has a very nice YouTube channel. Let's look at it really quick. So anybody, you guys should go visit it and subscribe to her. Kate O'Rourke. Yes. Subscribe. Yeah, so Kate O'Rourke. O-R-O-K. You guys should go subscribe and watch her videos. She's awesome. All right, back to the show. I'm nervous with alcoholism. Oh, she buffed with my sense of humor. Nerfed with alcoholism, does that mean you are alcoholic? With autism, very bad mental health illness. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like not being born in this country kind of gave me, and like eating natural food for the first 7 years of my life kind of helped out, like gave me like a definitely boost compared to people that have been eating this stuff, like, I hate to say it, their whole life, you could eat healthy here too, don't get me wrong. You could eat natural food here too, for damn sure. But over there, there's no choice. That's the only thing you're eating. There's no choice to, like back then especially, there was no choice to eat unhealthy because all you had was healthy food. All you had was home-cooked food. Literally, there was no McDonald's, no Wendy's, no kind of fast food, no kind of slow food. There was a restaurant like far away, but it was like, I had never been to it in my 7 years that I remember. And if I was, not more than once. What appeal? I think I did go like once or twice. But if you had a time machine but could only use it once, what would you do? If you had a time machine but could only use it once, what would you do? I would go back to... Oh, what? So I'm just thinking about myself. That's how I'm like, I'll go back to 18 and knowing everything I know now, start over. That would be good. But everything is great the way it is because it happens the way it's meant to be. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be and how could you use it? I would definitely fly around. Like, like Superman, just... That would definitely be my superpower. Was something from the early... All right, we don't want to read all these questions. There we go. Am I overreacting with my friend and how I handled our friendship? Let's go. Here are the conversations. Oh, we don't want to read conversations, do we? All right, we'll read conversations. Why not? Been kind of scary lately, if I'm honest. What's wrong? Even in that response, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. You're a different person sometimes. It's scary trying to figure out if you're safe or not to be real with. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. You don't have to apologize. If you're changing, that's one thing. It's just the inconsistency that has me on the fence sometimes. I'm just letting you know all this because if I seem to withdraw at times, that's why. I've debated confronting on... Sorry about that. I've debated confronting it because you've always been a safe person for me and I don't want to lose you. But I also don't want to leave you in the dark either. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that I was doing that. I appreciate you telling me though, and no worries. I want you to prioritize what you need and think is best. If I am not that person for you anymore, then that is okay. I appreciate you telling me. I really do appreciate the honesty. Maybe I've been in my head too much, but your responses don't always feel real and I want to believe them, but I don't know. The more you hang out with her, the more you respond like her. Sometimes it's like if anyone tries to look out for you or say anything, you kind of snap. I remember that and I didn't want to see it much at first, but now I don't know. You're right, I do. I don't know, I'm sorry. Lately, I haven't wanted people in my business. I snap at my mom. I don't ask my brother how his day is. And you're right, I respond how I think people want me to, but I haven't been doing that as much lately. I'm sorry, that's not fair to either you or to you, blah, blah, blah. I haven't been a good something. Okay, I'm not doing this. I'm not letting it get to the point where we have to look back and when people ask what happened, all we can really say is that the other didn't reach out. I love you and I apologize if I haven't been showing that enough or in the right way lately. But if I only know what I know. So talk to me. Did I do something? Do I need to fix something? What's going on? And don't say nothing because things have been different. You turned off your location. You left the group chat. Is around? Is it me? Help me understand. Help me understand. Help you understand. I don't know what you want me to say. You haven't done anything. You and have met each other or have each other. You and have each other. Your messages yesterday have been a reality check. I don't want to do this anymore. If I can't be a reliable, trusted friend, then there's no point. Is there any substance in what they're saying? They're just saying like, I don't trust you. And the other one's like, I don't trust you. Your messages yesterday have been a reality check. I don't want to do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. I have said if had something about you, then I would let you know. Instead, was of course involved. Again, asking, so what is the sleep about as if we'll just say C from now on, wouldn't genuinely want to have a sleepover with me and instead is because she's going through something and wants me to listen to her, which yes, I did find out that the messages I showed you on Thursday were about you, but she refused to talk about it. But whatever it is, she told, and so I don't know. I didn't push her though. She's very adamant about not wanting to tell me things about you and ruin things, so she won't tell me much. And I don't know, I do love, but sometimes I genuinely can't stand her, truthfully. And it makes me feel bad, but honestly, I don't enjoy spending time with her as much as you or my other friends. What the fuck? Now they're making up, and I don't know. I do love her, and I'm happy for you, both of you, because I want you guys to be happy. But it's the almost like superiority thing she has, you know. She had it at work too, like how she's manager's favorite. She's the one who carries Cafe Rio. She's the one who does the most, etc. I don't know. I hate thinking like that. But honestly, is it even worth saving the friendship? I mean, be honest now. I'm just removing myself from things and people right now. I don't know what to do or what specifically I've done to make you think that way about me. If it's about me expressing the boundary of me being overprotective, then I'm sorry. Being protective is fine, and bringing up concerns is great, but infantilizing me doesn't help. You and have made me feel like, why does she repost so much of the same conversation? Made me feel like what? Yeah, exactly. We reread this. Great. Made me feel like, yeah, why did you repost all this fucking shit right here? Made me feel like I can't trust people's intentions at all. And that I can't trust, you just want people to read your shit twice, and that I can't trust my judgment like a child. But I have acted like a child by being snappy. So that sucks. I should be a better person than that. I shouldn't let myself react like that. And how pathetic that I can get hold of myself by this point. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand, but I'm just not getting it. If you don't mind explaining yourself at least one more time, what the fuck? She just fucking wrote you a book. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand, but I'm just not getting it. If you don't mind explaining yourself at least one more time, what do you mean when you say, I don't know what to do or what specifically I've done to make you think that way about me? Think about what? You. Think about you? Bitch, I ain't thinking about you. And I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to infantilize you or make you feel this like less in any way. I thought I was getting better about that. It's just with some things like this isolating thing, if it's me you need to cut out, okay. But at least don't fully isolate, please. I say this with love. That's something your parents do. I know you don't want to be like them. Lately, it seems like you make assumptions. Keep to yourself about them instead of trying to resolve miscommunication. And how you're also trying to cut people out. Your parents do the same thing. Again, if you need to cut me out, okay, just please don't isolate. You've been different. I don't know. Changing is one thing. It's just the duality in your personality. I feel like that was the first thing she said initially. Like, you've been different. That has been scary lately. I can adapt to you changing, but if it... Oh, did we read this shit already? How many... Oh my God. No, yo, what? No, we're not gonna... No way. No way. Hold on. This helps me understand that. Do you have examples that I can try and reflect on? Yo, this could be a fucking AI talking to each other. Hell no, we ain't reading this dumbass shit. They already got us. Look, they got me for... Yo, they got me for a good minute. They got me for like a good 4 and 5 minutes. I was scrolling. I had no clue how long I would have been scrolling. It would have been like another 15 minutes of reading. I'm good. Maybe not, but like another 5. I'm good. I'm reading that conversation. It was giving me a headache reading it. For background, me and V have been friends for 6 years. We had a trio initially with C, 20-year-old female, and V, C and V, coronavirus. And C started dating in 2020. V and C, C and V. Here's the players in the story. 18-year-old female. Her friend V is 19-year-old female. So original poster is 18-year-old female. She has a friend 19, and then she has another friend that's 20. VC. So video call. 19 and 20. Video is 19. Call is 20. And Video and Call start dating each other in 2022. They broke up in December last year. Since then, I have stayed friends with both Video and Call. But it's been hard trying to be there for both of them. Now, M, Music, was my coworker. And my now 19-year-old, which is Video, I've known her for 1.5 years. I introduced her to I introduced her in video, and we became a trio as well. And then video confessed to me, to her, and they started dating. Now, background on myself. I struggle with severe depression since age 13. My family is very unstable with a narcissistic alcoholic father who is emotionally and mentally abusive. 45-year-old male. Angry little brother, and nimble, 15-year-old nimble, and my emotionally unstable mother, 44-year-old female. My parents have argued for years, oftentimes multiple times a week. Not today, California, oftentimes multiple times a week. And they get bad, as in screaming and being threatening. Lots of slamming doors and throwing things. They constantly threaten and beg for a divorce, but never go through with this. I'm diagnosed with major depressive disorder and GAD. I'm medicated, but I have been struggling since the beginning of this year, or I guess for years. I struggle a lot with my mind and myself, and I honestly hate myself so much for it. Anyways, before V, where did I lose myself? Anyways, before video and music were dating, they were only dating. Music is old, right? Music was like old. No. Yeah. No, Em was my coworker, but she didn't say how old music was. Whatever. Video and these comments hurt sometimes because I'm really similar to Call, so I have that understanding to her. Call is the 20-year-old friend. Video was the 19-year-old friend. See, that's why it's a video call. Her friends are a video call. So I have that understanding for her. Maybe I should have explained it earlier, because it only made sense probably to me at the beginning. In this conversation, and it's probably still, in this conversation, it was all of a sudden, I didn't realize video had a problem until then. I didn't come here looking to be validated for how I reacted, because I did react pretty badly. But video's comments also just rubbed me the wrong way. And I honestly don't think the friendship is worth continuing. Am I overreacting? I will answer any questions. I just need help because I feel like losing myself right now. Honestly, you got a lot fucking going on, and I don't know how. It's a lot, and I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a lot. I just need opinions because I feel so confused and lost, and I'm losing my mind. Yeah, hold on. Let's see how we can help her, but damn, this is fucking... I struggle with severe depression. This is beyond our pay grade. Way beyond. This is way beyond Dmitriy Questions Reddit. What the fuck? This got very... my family is very unstable. Narcissistic alcoholic father. She's had severe depression since age 13. She's now only 18. She's not even fully developed brain. It's still developing, literally. Wow, you need professional help. Professional help. But I love you, and so does God. I love you, and so does God. So you got this. Got this. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to do with major depressive stuff. What is a red flag in a profession that most people wouldn't notice until it's too late? Your mechanic not putting on your lug nuts back on when he puts your tires on. That would be bad. And most people wouldn't notice until it's too late. Very high turnover. Yeah, how bad? Or how about this? None. Your mechanic not replacing the oil drain plug after an oil change. Not replacing lug nuts, etc. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't notice until it's too late. It's not my profession, it's somebody's profession. Oh, was this supposed to be our profession? In a profession. Oh, yeah, that's in a profession. Oh, yeah, a haircut, a fucked up haircut. Jacked up haircut. Jacked up haircut. If it's especially, well, no, but people use a mirror. Damn. Sandwich. Sandwich. A sandwich. Soup. A soup that you buy at a restaurant. That's that's mystery fluid. You have no clue what that's mystery fluid. You have no clue what is floating in it. That's truly how I feel about soup. I eat soup my mom cooks or the soup that I'll make, but yeah, or somebody that I trust makes, but not from a restaurant. I don't care what restaurant. I don't care what soup it is. I'm not saying I haven't ate like the broccoli soup or whatever. Is that what it is? Broccoli and cheddar. But yeah, it's still mystery food. I just took my chances. But I'm quite aware of what I did when I ate the soup. It was risky. I, 26-year-old male, just ended things with my girlfriend, Elena, 25-year-old female, after 3 years. I feel like a complete jerk, and my friends are split on whether I'm being noble or just incredibly insecure. Well, we can help you out. That's what we're here for. Elena is amazing. That's the problem. She's one of those people who just wins at life without even trying. She finished her master's a year early, got a high six-figure job offer straight out of school, and she's already talking about buying a condo. She wakes up at 5 a.m. to run. Yeah, some people are built different. She's part of 3 different charity boards, and she still finds time to be a perfect partner. Some people are literally, there's a gene or there's something that some people have where they literally can function perfectly on like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. You guys can look this up. I don't know what it's called, but there is something that like I think it's like 10% of people have, or some it's a small percentage of people have, where they can operate like fully great, like like somebody that's fully rested on very small amount of sleep. So, and legitimately that could be what she was. I, on the other hand, am fine. I work 9 to 5 in insurance. I like my job, but I'm not climbing the ladder. I like playing video games on weekends and grabbing a beer with my buddies. Lately, I felt like I'm just a weight tied to her ankle. When she talks about moving to London or NYC for her career, she always says we, but I know I'd just be following her around like a lost dog. I can't contribute to a $5,000 a month mortgage. I can't keep up with the social circles she's starting to move in. At her company, Gala, last month, I felt like a total fraud sitting there while everyone talked about venture capital and tech. The breaking point was when she got offered a massive promotion that requires her to travel 50% of the time. She was hesitant to take it because she was worried about us and how I'd feel being alone so much. I realized right then she was literally shrinking her life to fit into mine. I sat her down last night and told her we should break up. I told her she's a Ferrari and I'm a Honda Civic, and she needs to be with someone who can keep up with her pace and not someone who makes her feel guilty for succeeding. Wow, she was devastated. She cried and she said she doesn't care about the money or the status and that she just wants me. She told me I'm being insulting by deciding what's best for her instead of letting her choose. She thinks I'm just insecure and man-childing out because she makes more than me. I moved my stuff out this morning. I love her, but I feel like if we stay together in 5 years, she'll look at me and really realize she sacrificed her best years and her biggest opportunities for a guy who just wanted to stay at home and order pizza. My sister called me an idiot and said I just dumped a queen because my ego couldn't handle her paycheck. My best friend says I did the right thing by setting her free. Am I protecting her future, or am I just too insecure to be you're too insecure to be with an achiever. Definitely, if she wants to be with you and she doesn't care about how much you make, then what the fuck? Definitely too insecure to be with achiever. If she flat out told you she doesn't care about what you make, doesn't care about what you make, and you make her happy, you could have just pulled. You could have just pulled the her. You could have just pulled her motivation out from under her. Yeah, maybe he was her motivation to like do good. Definitely too. I mean, I don't know. Definitely too insecure to be with an achiever. That's not a question mark. That's a statement. If she flat out told you she doesn't care about you, what you make, and you make her happy, you could have just pulled her. Why would you not believe her? You could have just pulled her motivation. Maybe, yeah, let's not. I'm not gonna say all that. Maybe you were part of her motivation. Part of what motivated her. What motivated her to achieve things. I don't. Well, no, because he's only been with her for 3 months. Maybe you're part. We just leave it at why not believe her. Definitely too insecure to be an achiever. She flat out told you she doesn't care about what you make and you make her happy. Why would you not believe her? I mean, I also understand it from his perspective. He's like being the noble, like white knight, but like, why are you? You're not being noble. Technically, you're not being noble if she's upset that you're doing that. Because, I mean, I guess I could see how somebody could be upset and you could be doing noble things still. I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, money's not everything. And like for somebody, let's say she really loves you, right? She might rather stay wherever she's at than go to London, NYC. And maybe she was willing to finance you being, going to London, NYC. And she'll pay for everything, and then you get your job and whatever you get, you make, that's your money. I mean, I guess some guys, I mean, really, yeah. The breaking point was when she got offered a master. Why would that be a breaking point? Like, he's judging himself based on how she's doing. Yeah, and also you're judging yourself based on how she's doing in her career. That's weird. Why can't I comment? I mean, edit. Why can't they edit? Refresh. No, we need new. Right here. No, I forgot what the hell I was going to edit. What the hell was I going to say? What was I gonna... Edmonton, scared to be with an achiever. If she flat out told you she doesn't care about what you make and you make her happy, why would you not believe her? Yeah, I mean, that's enough. What else do we gotta say? We got 6 notifications since we've been on. Your comment sparked the conversation. I sparked the conversation, it says. Let's see what the conversation is. Here we go. Are they doing drugs together? That's the only thing that would make this make sense. Or your boyfriend being really gullible. What's his reason for donating plasma? He's a little gullible, not gonna lie. He said his reason for donating is to help those in need. What the fuck? What? Is he getting paid for it? Or is she taking, or is, what I tell y'all, or is she keeping the money from donating? Yo, what the hell? I get what I tell y'all. She's not even giving him $20. She's like, yo, it's the good thing to do. You gotta donate plasma. We gotta save lives. Come on. He's 20, she's 50. She's like, we gotta go save lives. It's part of our job. I know we're just stock boys or stock people over here at the grocery store where we have to go give plasma. She's like, oh, don't worry. I'll even fill out the paperwork for you. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there. Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, donating plasma is a legitimate way to help people out, just like donating blood is. People just view it differently because you can get paid for it, and people tend to do it more often than they donate blood because of the money. You haven't pointed out anything to point towards him being gullible or anything nefarious going on in their relationship. Are you sure you're not just uncomfortable because it is another woman? If he did those same things with a man, would you feel, yes, it's still like, why the fuck are you going to donate plasma just out of nowhere with a new coworker? People donate plasma more than often because they can. You can donate plasma more than so just because I can, I'm gonna do it. People donate plasma more often because they can. You can donate plasma more often than blood, up to twice a week versus once every 8 weeks, because your body replenishes plasma, which is mostly water and salts, within 48 hours. In contrast, red blood cells take 4 to 6 weeks to fully recover. Yeah, I'm sure our plasma was meant to be removed. I'm sure. Plasma is separated and returned to your body during the donation. Oh, so they don't take anything, huh? It's paid because it takes twice as long and you do it 16 times more frequently. That's a time investment it's hard to get enough pro bono support for. Oh, I know. I was just referring to how people talk about it and see it as so dramatically different from donating blood because you get paid for it. It seems like it has a stigma attached to it for some odd reason. Yeah, because mostly drug addicts do it for money. Agreed about the stigma. That's because only people who are poor do it. We have a deep contempt for poverty in this world. It's sad. I was thinking that, but I hadn't done enough research into it and didn't want to make an off-base assumption. Yes, if it was a man, I would still feel comfortable. I'll still feel uncomfortable. Right. Correct. Because stranger offering to drive you out of the blue to a clinic to donate your plasma for money is a little weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm more high alert because I'm a chick with anxiety. No, it is definitely weird. No, it is most definitely weird. It's not you. Not you in this case. Especially first week on his job, first week at the job. Like what the hell? Like what the hell? Yeah, that's weird. He's 20, he's gullible, he's being taken advantage of. And she's like, yeah, he is a little gullible. So the guy's probably getting taken advantage of. It's not drugs. It's probably, he's gullible. Because a stranger offering to drive you out of the blue to a clinic to donate your plasma for money is a little weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm on more high alert because I'm a chick with anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's jacked up. Let me tell her something. Dmitriy Questions on YouTube. We'll let you know how he feels about. We'll let you know how weird this situation is. I already did, so you can rewind when she sees this. Yeah. Oh, so damn. That's right. What the fuck? Why? Yes, if it was a man, I still feel uncomfortable because it's weird. Because he's 30 years younger than the coworker. It's his first week on the job. The coworker is driving him because, yeah, she's saying if it's a man, the coworker is driving him to do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's in it for the coworker? The OP's boyfriend sounds like he's getting milked. He's getting set up to be milked. Literally milked for his plasma. Yeah, like what the hell? She said, what the fuck, why? In response to that, the OP original poster would weird that even if it was a man that offered to take her boyfriend to donate plasma, her 20-year-old boyfriend just started at a new job one weekend, and some coworker that's 50, and it's a female in this case, but is taking him to donate plasma just randomly. And she said, yeah, why would you feel uncomfortable? Yeah. I said, because he's 30 years younger than the coworker. It's his first week on the job. The coworker is driving him to do it. What's in it for the coworker? Their OPs. That's not how you say that. Their OPs. Oh, man. Where is it now? Somewhere in here. Oh, that person deleted. Oh. Here it goes. I had to edit. Sorry. The OP's boyfriend sounds like he's getting set up to be milked for his plasma. What? Is he getting paid for it, or is he keeping the money from donating? Yes, he's getting paid for it. So what's in it for what's in it for the coworker? It's such a weird relationship. She's 50. She's 30 years older than him. I need to refresh so I can edit more in. So what's in it for the coworker? Such a weird relationship. He's 30 years older too. How long has he committed to going in the future? Does he need the money? I mean, I'm sure from donating. I guess if he's, well, does he, hold on. So what's in, he gets the money. Like, he gets, you've seen, I'm gonna ask her, you've seen all the paperwork, right? And the amount he's should get in writing. Also, coworker, such a weird relationship. She's 30 years old. Has he committed to going in the future? Does he need the money for donating? I got so many questions. Oh, that's what I should do. I'm dumb. Can answer your questions live in YouTube chat. Let's see. Boom. That's what we should have done before instead of posting it and getting banned from those subreddits. That was not smart. We just need the let's see. Boom. That's what we should have done before. Sorry. Closed. Boom. If you want to stop by, come on by. I'll answer your questions. Hey, someone, who's that? 1 second. I'm reading. I got you. Someone said for me to come here to have you check out my post. Yeah, I did. Liz, which one was your post? Talk to me. Oh, I'm sorry I missed the comment. See, this is why I need the chat right in front of me. It was there 4 minutes ago. But also this person. Oh, Liz. Liz is probably the one. I'm guessing. Let's see. Did I post it at 3:04? I did, didn't I? Yep. Liz. Yeah, you need to. This is your post right here, right? You need to tell your boyfriend he needs to stop going to donate plasma unless he needs the money and like he enjoys doing it. But it is super weird that it's his first week at this job and this lady is over twice his age. You know what I mean? Like old enough to be his mom. Having him go, like, it would be a little different if it was like somebody his age, like another dude. It's like, and like they were talking, but like how the hell did that even happen? How did she feel comfortable enough to go to him and ask him to go outside of work and donate plasma? It's just a weird dynamic. Yeah, but boom. I'm not gonna. I need to figure out. Well, I do know. I know exactly what I need to do. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's actually 3:09, but still, we'll stay another 10 minutes. Let me do this. This should give me YouTube chat right there. And 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Go to channel and subscribe. Boom. Someone said for me to come check out my post. Yeah, well, you heard my opinion on it. If you would drop a subscribe, that would be amazing. Or like, or not, it's fine too. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I know. Your comment sparked a conversation. They're still going? Or is this old? He's a little gullible, not gonna lie. He said his reason for donating is to help those in need. Poor guy. Is he getting paid for it? Yeah, he's getting paid for it. No, I haven't seen any paperwork, but I haven't asked for it either. We're quite poor, so we do need the money, but I don't understand what the coworker is getting out of it. She might be only giving him a part of what he's supposed to get and keeping a portion of it, my guess. Or the clinic has a referral program. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you exactly what it is. I just realized that. I bet you the clinic has a referral program. I bet. Or she's, keeping some of the money. Yeah. She's either keeping some of the money. She's either keeping some of the money or she's either keeping some of the money. She's actually keeping some of the money. Or she gets some kind of perk for bringing him in as a donator. What do you call a donatee? What the hell would you call somebody that donates? Donatee? Is that no? What the hell? What, a donor? Wow, I'm slow. It's a donor. No, why would it be a donatee? A donor? Bring him in as a donor. What kind of perk for bringing him as a donor? That's most likely it. Actually, that's most likely it. Actually. And yes, I am Dmitriy Questions. I know, better yet, are you Liz in this? All right, on. Yeah, we got to get subscribers any way we can. I tell everybody I know. I need to take. I need to just post it on Facebook. That's one thing I haven't done. I feel like I don't know why. Just I'm scared. That's what it is. I'm scared. Sure, but that's exactly what she's doing. What the hell is he talking about? What is he getting paid for it? Yeah, he's getting paid for it. You've seen all the paperwork. No, where the hell is? Sure, but that's where he's doing. Yes, if it was a man, what the fuck? Why? Because he's 30. Where'd it go? Right here. 8 more replies. Jeez, why? Because a stranger offering to drive you. Blah blah blah. Yeah. I think during the hours they worked together, she found out he's broke and doesn't have transportation. It's the sort of thing I do, honestly. Hell, I saw an older man struggling while out playing Pokemon in my truck and ended up spending my afternoon driving him to buy a new couch and help him get it home. Some people are really nice, and an early 20s guy who just started a new job and has no car is a prime target for some kindness. I hope they end up into some sort of friendship where she can call him to help with some garden work. LOL. This does make me feel a little better, so thank you. Maybe. First week, like what the hell? I bet you. Well, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. What? Maybe the being the what's it called, sad uh the sad role, not the sad post will get sympathy subs. People donate plasma more often because they can. We read this. Comment deleted. Agreed about the stigma. That's because only people who are poor do it. We read that. What is he getting paid for it? Yes, he's getting paid. You've seen all the paperwork? No, I haven't seen any paperwork, but I haven't asked for it either. We're quite poor, so we do need the money. Blah, blah, blah. I still didn't see the guy that responded to me, supposedly. Well, all those were in response to the post, but you don't need to stop throwing the word grooming around. Who's throwing the word grooming around? Yeah. He's a little gullible, not gonna lie. I want to see this response. No, she still hasn't responded. Oh, it's probably a referral program. She needs to ask about that. I bet you that's way to advertise your YouTube account. I've seen it for work. Sure, but same person. That's exactly what she's doing. The real her. She really hating. Real her. Why are you hating? You probably here watching right now. You get more subs, lol. You'll get more subs. Thank you so much. It's Melissa. I'm sorry. I know advertising is not nice, but you got to do what you got to do. You see how many subscribers I have? I apologize. I don't mean to hurt anybody by it. You know what I mean? I read Reddit daily, live every day. So if I can make anybody smile, I've done my deed, my good deed for the day. You just said you'll get more subs. That's not a full statement, though. It's Melissa, so I'm not sure what that means. You see, Oh, by being sad, right? With the sad post, I'm with you now. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes me a second to get it. Oh yeah, and I opened the freaking chat right here, and I'm still looking to the side. Where is this? All right. People who were teenagers before social media existed. Oh, I can respond. Dating myself, but whatever. I mean, we had social media. I lied. We had MySpace. We had in my teenage years, so we did. We memorized most people's phone numbers, but I did know that too. We had definitely. Then again, I still memorize phone numbers, so that doesn't apply, I guess. What do I do? My 11-year-old daughter came home crying. Tell her, toughen up, sport. No, let's see. So she told me her boy classmate, who has multiple records of going to the office for misconduct and behavioral issues, has been bothering her. Recently, he came up to her and said she is hot and wanted to. What the fuck? It was reported to the principal's office. The principal didn't. You should be the dad's ass. The principal didn't notify me at all. It has been known that several parents complain about his behavior, but the principal doesn't do anything. I'm going to the school today. What are my options if this principal still doesn't have to do anything? You find the kid's father's name and you go have a nice conversation with him. You know what I mean? You get my drift? You can't say too much on Reddit. Last time I said go play in traffic, or I told somebody to tell somebody to play in traffic, I got banned. They said you can't do that. You can't tell people to play in traffic. It's wrong. So I don't want to do that no more. Am I wrong? Boyfriend wants me to ask permission to turn when driving. What the? You need to kick him out of the car. It's Melissa. Basically, some backstory. I, 23-year-old female, am in a long-term relationship with my boyfriend, 28-year-old male. We met almost 5 years ago. We're not engaged or anything, but it is an exclusive long-term relationship. Our finances are pooled. We work at the same place. The car, which is important in this post, is technically owned by me because my pool was what we used to purchase it. I have had better credit than him. I paid for the down payment, which was $2,000, but our finances are together, so we really both pay on the bi-weekly car payment. The insurance has both on it, and that also comes from our shared finances. I need to ask ChatGPT what's a non-pushy way to advertise my channel in Reddit posts without sounding like I'm overly advertising. But that's a later conversation. My boyfriend is the one who drives the car. Okay, basically some backstory. In a long-term relationship with my boyfriend, 28-year-old male. We met almost 5 years ago. We're not engaged or anything, but it is an exclusive long-term relationship. How the hell is it a long-term relationship and your finances are pooled? That's insane. We work at the same place. The car, which isn't important in this post, is technically owned by me because my name is what was used to purchase it. I have had better credit than him. I paid for the down payment, which was $2,000, but our finances are together, so we really both pay on the bi-weekly car payments. Bi-weekly, the insurance has us both on it, and that also comes from our shared finances. How is this a long-term relationship if you have a car with both of your insurance on it? What the fuck is going on? My boyfriend is the one who drives the car most of the time. He's a bit of a control freak, but he really likes to drive, whereas I could take it or leave it. However, he's not the only one who drives. Sometimes, for example, he will have me drive him somewhere because he's tired or whatever. However, the following have been causing arguments. He wants me to use GPS at all times, even when it's like to the corner store. However, if he's still in the car with me, he wants me to go the way he says instead of GPS, but it has to stay on. He's a fucking lunatic. He does not like when I drive without him. It stresses him out, and he will change plans to accompany me when I drive. I don't really mind, but I wish he trusted me to drive on my own. Sometimes I feel like I lack independence for no reason. That is a little fucking controlling. A lot of controlling. The real thing that makes me feel flight with him is that if I need to turn or change lanes or literally anything, he wants me to ask first. Basically, if I'm about to put on my turning signal, I usually say something like, signal to left lane, okay? and he'll say yes or no. If he says no, he tells me what I should do instead. The thing is, like I said, even if I'm going to the corner store or somewhere we go every day, or literally just somewhere where there's no question that I need to turn right, I have to ask him, turn right, right, or something like that is usually what I have to say. When I don't, he gets really upset. Or if I argue with him about it, he says the lane changes and driving decisions affect him personally. What the fuck? So he has a right to have a say about it. In theory, I understand that because it's true. Whatever I do when driving does impact him. However, it's a double standard because he doesn't have to ask me. I've brought that up before. I get that my driving impacts you, but yours impacts me, and you don't check with me before you change lanes or make a U-turn. He says that while that's true, people have different boundaries, and it's something that bothers him, but that it has never been something that bothers me. So if I try to have that boundary now, it'll be manipulative and just to match his, which means it isn't valid. When we are in the car with other couples, obviously none of them have this weird driving dynamic. In the end, sometimes I feel like this is really weird, but other times I feel like my boyfriend's explanations make sense and I should just respect it. I wonder if it's just a quirk I should accept and drop in the future. However, sometimes it feels like every year I lose more independence. Then again, I don't want to be super independent, so it usually doesn't bother me. I don't know. Anyway, today we had a big fight about it because I didn't ask. If it's honestly embarrassing to ask to put on my turning signal, and he's icing me out. Everything else in our relationship is good. I am really sorry, everyone. I am really shocked by the response. I think I have not expressed myself well. People are telling her he's fucking crazy. Your boyfriend is uber controlling. Yeah. Yeah, what is going on? She's like, I didn't expect myself because everybody's like, this shit is crazy. You're not allowed to leave the house. You're not allowed to leave the house without him. Like, you can't drive nowhere without him. Like, you can't drive anywhere without him. Anywhere without him. Without him. How does that affect him? How does that affect him? Nobody's asked that. Because she's like, well, his driving. Unable to create comment. Why the fuck am I unable to create a comment? Server error. Try again later. No, I'm not banned. Why? We're gonna message her. We're gonna message her because we gotta know this. All right. Why can't I? She got we messaged her. Unable to invite the selected invitees. What's going on? Did she delete her whole account? Oh my god. She deleted her whole account and the whole post. That's crazy. I bet you that's exactly what happened. Unable to create a comment. The account has 7 days left on this ban. Check your inbox for a message. Oh, because I put Dmitriy Questions. But I didn't put a link. I thought I got around the thing. Your account has been temporarily banned. Oh no. By people. Reply to your comment. People are such haters. Guess what? I have more accounts that I'm not going to show right now because you guys will probably report it. But guess what? I have like 9 different accounts. And in 7 days, I can live. We flagged the following. Content shared from Go Ahead. After reviewing, we found that you broke Rule 1 because you threatened violence. What the? I threatened violence or physical harm? For who? No, I didn't. What? I thought it was for advertising. No way. Where, yo? Where? Where did I threaten? I said, go have a nice talk with him. No way. She told me her boy classmate has had multiple records of her going to the office or misconduct. I said, oh my God, yo. Can you believe I just got banned? Because I said, go have a nice talk with him. Yo, did I say you get my drift? But that's a talk. You get my drift. What the hell? That's crazy. All right, Reddit. I guess you, I bet you're a Reddit mod. Watched live, and maybe he he realized that I said last time, I told somebody playing traffic. But it's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's obviously a joke. It's clearly a joke. So really, I did not threaten violence on anybody. It's so crazy. You guys are wait, and I know you can IP ban me. There's VPNs. I'm not worried. Um, but thank you for hanging out. And guess what? We can still read and comment no matter what. You can't stop me from reading. I can read forever and talk forever. I love you all. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. And Reddit, if you come to my YouTube page, you're getting banned for 7 days. I love you all.